Chapter 5. You are always choosing. Your choices define who you are and guide you when dealing with hardships in life. It is essential to feel empowered by choosing your problems and addressing them, as it gives you an overview of how you wish to lead your life and who you are as a person. Owning up to your problems is crucial, as accepting them is the first step towards solving them, and the more responsibility you consciously assume, the greater the empowerment you will experience in your life. People are often reluctant to take responsibility for their problems, as they think that assuming responsibility will come with blame and that they will then be faulted for the problems. However, this is not always the case. Responsibility is present tense, meaning that a fault is a result of something that has already happened, while responsibility has to do with your current choices. Therefore, even if you are not in the wrong regarding a certain issue, it is still your responsibility to do something about it. Owning up to problems that didn't result from your own wrongs can make life far easier for yourself and others around you. Even if you experience tragedies you have no control over, it is still on you to own up to them and use it to pull yourself up and make you stronger. That choice rests with you and you alone. Managing conditions and disorders depends on whether or not you have successfully managed your own values. For example, teenagers diagnosed with obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, are made to accept their compulsive desires by psychiatrists. This method helps them realize that their values are not rational and that if they are consumed by them, it will negatively impact their ability to function in life. The next step towards overcoming the disorder is to choose a value which is of more importance than their OCD value, and they learn to focus more on it. Doing this allows them to program their lives to work around these values. The author tries to make this concept even clearer by relating this to how people tend to blame others when problems surface, instead of owning up to them and solving them. While doing so gives them a sense of moral righteousness, such a feeling is merely transient in nature and resolves absolutely nothing. The modern age of internet and social media has made it even simpler to pin the blame on others on a larger scale. Victimhood chic, which encapsulates anything from rants on increasing taxes to complaints about oppression by banning Christmas trees at the mall, takes the spotlight away from the actual victims and kicks off a vicious cycle where the person wants more and more of it. This is a serious issue that must be corrected at the earliest possible. The way forward is to change how people think of responsibility, the things they value, and the metrics against which such values are measured. It is difficult to come up with a hard and fast rule for it. The simple solution is just action. Act on it. It sounds simplistic, but it is hard to implement. The aftermath of shouldering such responsibility comes with feelings that can be hard to handle. Sometimes, people may feel like an emotional train wreck. In such cases, people should trust themselves and the process and resolutely plow through.